Okay, I said I was done talking about the Predator, but they released their final trailer, and I think this one is the best. I think if they would have led with something a little more like this in the first place, man, fans would have been excited. With that being said, I think there's maybe an image or two that's a little too spoilery, but I still hope they have something else hidden up their sleeves for the movie. Because keep in mind, this is like what, an hour and a half, 2 hour movie. We're only getting 3 minute trailers, so hopefully there's definitely stuff hidden that we haven't seen yet. Kicking off right from the jump, I can't show a lot of this because Fox will go nuts taking a video down, but I'll put the link down in the video description. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you watch this. If you already know you're going 100% and you don't want any, spoilers whatsoever, you could skip the trailer, I guess. So, right off the rip, we see this image again, but now we see the Predator and his cloaking, which was pretty damn cool. And that looks like the fugitive Predator. And coming up right behind that is... I love how this trailer is put together, too. It's a lot more smooth and fluid instead of before. It felt like there's just a bunch of random people. This part is special because it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the CGI is either finished or just about finished on the big Predator, the Ultimate. Because when he walks up to the fugitive, if you replay it back a few times, you can actually see the armor form on his body. Replay that, yeah, right there. If you take a look in the center of his chest, it might be a little dark on YouTube, but go ahead and watch this trailer right on the link, and you can actually see his armor covering his whole body, because I guess that's part of the genetic makeup of this ultimate Predator. I couldn't figure out if this was a fugitive Predator, a different Predator, or the big Predator. It looks like he has a biomask. It kind of looks like the fugitive Predator, but this is a new scene, I thought. I don't remember seeing anything like this. And we are seeing a couple different spaceships, so I am still in the hopes of, more Predators that they're just not showing us. That would be pretty badass. Coming up in this moment here, I like some of the levity where she says, "Oh, that's a sports hunter," and the guy's like, "Nah, we all took a vote. That's a Predator." I like some of the comedic lines. I know some people are worried about the comedy, but so far I feel like, and a lot of people I notice are worried about this actor in particular. They feel like he's a little too much in the slapstick comedy, stupid humor comedy. And from what I'm seeing in the trailer, I might be able to pull it off. And just because an actor is good or more known for that slapstick humor, it doesn't mean that's all they're good for. It doesn't mean they can take it down and get serious with it. So I'm not really too worried about him. Coming up, right around here, we see the big guy. We see his cloaking mechanism, or his cloaking, and then this right here, this blade gauntlet mechanism that instead of just simply pulling out the blade so he can stab somebody, it actually shoots it like a gun sword. And yeah, that's excessive blood right there. I love it though, but a little ridiculous, but awesome all at the same time. Look at that. Boom. And then how he looks in the camera. I can never pause that just right, but that looks good. His face does look good. At first, I was a little weirded out, or I thought I'd be a little, not weirded out, but I thought I wouldn't like the new design as much, but I'm starting to dig it the more I see it. And the Predator dogs. Okay, the Predator dogs look cool. I'll give it that. I don't know about the dreads still. That seems a little silly. They're Predator dogs and they have dreads. I don't know, we're going to have to see how that plays out. But this, what I'm seeing, I like this. I like this better than the Predator's design. They had a Predator hounds with all these spiky shit going on, and I didn't like that at all. What else we got? 140. Okay, so next, I feel like we've seen this moment. Here's the big Predator and his Predator dogs, and they're getting a whiff of something. It might be the blonde dude that they captured. He might be, from what we can tell, we see a fugitive Predator and we see his spacecraft. The blonde guy and his group runs into it. They get killed by the fugitive Predator. Somehow they capture the fugitive Predator, unless there's different Predators. And then this guy comes behind them. So this guy might be the one who's walking through the water. Anyhow, And he's looking, I guess, in that area, and he finds someone's clothing. He gives it to the predator dogs, and then because later we see them attacking him. So maybe they did find him. Maybe the predator dogs and the big predator, when they showed up when they're on the bus, that's what that scene was about. The predator dog hunting him down based on the smell. I'm not really sure. That looked like a different image too. He breaks through the wood. Okay, he just breaks through the wood, man. He looks vicious. What do we got? 140, 152. Right here it starts really picking up. And I'm loving how they're not shying away from the gore and the blood. And it does look like these moments. I love these moments here. It does have that horror, scary vibe. There's some people on a spaceship here. It looks like one of the predators and then either one or two of our heroes. I know in another clip yesterday or the day, and she's shooting, so this is all out little mini skirmish or war going on, but they showed the guy, the black dude who's hanging on to the craft, so he's probably one of the guys up there. And then again, we see these spacecrafts fighting. Coming up right here is a part that I'm not happy about. That's in the trailer. Now I'm hoping this clearly looks like this is right before he dies, and I'm hoping that this is either a good guy with that predator tech. We've seen it already. The black dude has a plasma cannon on his shoulder. It looks like a different kind with a green light though, so I'm not really sure, but I'm hoping this is something where he doesn't die here, because that would absolutely be ridiculous. And this has been in the teaser for a while now. I remember spotting this like a month ago. So, and here's the big one on the ship. He has some damage, and it looks like he's got a rope or a wire or some type of metal wire wrapped around his arm, and he's actually yanking it to pull this guy up. And this is a weird scene. I feel like we've seen how that looked like it hurt too. I felt like we've seen this scene a couple different ways where we could probably piece together a little more of what's going on if we watch the older trailers. I don't really want to dive into too much though, because I do feel like they are showing quite a bit. This scene right here, I think this, I'll play it. It's like a second. Oh man, yo, yo, damn, he fucked him up. So first off, I think if you can watch the old trailers, and I don't feel like doing it because I recognize this from something. I feel like we've seen this room in an old trailer or an old teaser or something, and he's just going ham. And what gets me so excited for this moment is because a lot of the Predator kills, because of the budget and because of the practical effects and the CGI effects at the time were really limited. They had to do a lot of off-screen shots. Like Billy got ready to tackle the Predator, and we didn't even get a one-on-one fight between a human warrior and a Predator warrior. They saved it for the end. They saved it for the big fight moment, and that might have been, and even that was stunted in a way by budget, you can tell. Even though as much as I love the Predator, the original movie, you can see a lot of decisions were made because of budget, and it looked like they really didn't have the Predator design fully. Let's say when they filmed the Billy death, they might have not had it fully. I don't know because I know the Predator monster changed in the middle of filming, but having the Predator kills on screen like this, showing how vicious, dangerous, and scary these monsters really are, I love that so much. This one scene got me a whole new level of hyped. Like I said, I feel like this is the room they showed where the kid unboxes that thing. And this looks like an upstairs. Wait a minute. Hold on. What is it? 155? This looks like... Oh, wait. See the color of this? And this is why I really try to stay away from going into trailers, because if you... I don't know. If you just pick up on certain little things like this, even not on purpose, like if you accidentally... Like just how the inside of the house looks. Okay, see these photographs here in this lamp? If you accidentally, like, I don't know, just soak in that vibe when you're watching it visually, when we get to this moment here, 150, I'm going to go outside and kick that landscaper's ass. If you go... No, I skipped it. Yeah, she's bucking off. Yeah, right here. So if you go back and look, doesn't that now look like that blue we saw? And then the upstairs with pictures hanging. These pictures and setup it's definitely different, but it gives you that vibe that that might be upstairs in that house. So maybe the predator dogs come to this house. They're not there, but one of the guys that came with the black dude is. They are. Maybe there's more than one, obviously. They took the mother. They took the kid. Maybe the mother even dies because we haven't seen her, in the trailer at all. So she most likely dies. But the two guys who stay behind, maybe they're looking for the mask and they're looking for the arm gauntlet and stuff like this. And maybe the kid is somewhere else. That's why he has it on him. It's Halloween. Maybe he's using it for trick-or-treating. We already know that he's going out because of the toy they released with him in the trick-or-treating outfit with the Predator mask. So that's how my brain works, how it's piecing it all together. And I really don't want to, go nuts with the whole trailer because I do feel, right here, it looks like he got his eye shot out. It looks like, okay, the big Predator is taking a beating at this point, and he's taking some damage. Doesn't that look like he has his eye either ruined or destroyed or shot out, stabbed out, something like that? And which is kind of weird because these could be two different shots. They look like they could be in the same area or maybe over a quarry or something where they can't get to each other right away. But if you notice later on, he looks like he's in a different outfit. He looks like he's ready for war in this outfit, in a more soldier-like with. And there's the little kid and the girl behind him. So the different girl, though. That's the Olivia Munn girl. And this moment, yo, this dude ain't messing around. I think he's even injured still. You can see the blood. So this is probably, this is probably when the finale happens or close to the finale. But man, yo, I love the look of that. Yo, look at this. Look at the size of him. Jeez. What do you do in that situation? You just shit yourself and you just hope that it ends quickly. You know what I mean? Damn. I can't even imagine what they're going to do in the movie to get him out of that other than something stupid and have the little kid do some I know Predator language, so I'm going to talk to you now. If they do that, I'm getting up and I'm walking out. I swear to God. Listen, this shit looks great. Man, it looks great. It looks so damn awesome. This new trailer got me a whole new level. I've been excited. The closer we get to it, the more we see, the more excited I get. Now I'm at a point where it's like if they play another trailer, I'm too curious. I'm going to have to take a look. But I'm really just okay, I'm waiting for the movie. Damn, I don't know. Man, I want this to do good and then get another one after this, obviously. I love the Predator movies, but I don't want it to turn into that cash cow where the shit we get after this is lacking passion and it's lacking what was the Predator. I know some people say that this looks like it is in that ballpark where it's not going to satisfy, their what they expect out of a Predator movie, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. The majority of it, there's a couple parts where I'm iffy about, but I like this. All right, I'm going to shut up. Thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.